These are the Tarot and Oracle forecasts for the month of May 2019. We have a look at the energies that will be swirling around you. It will affect some of you, the whole story. Others of you, only certain aspects of it will touch on your life. So if you'd like a personal or private reading, or that incredible soulmate reading, or even to subscribe to the weekly star sign update, so that it can help you navigate your way through challenges or situations, or even take a peek into your future to see what happy occasions are going to turn up for you, then please contact me via the link in the description box below. That is via the website. You will see you can purchase and order your readings there. So first going to have a look at your tea leaf cards and your 2 oracle cards, then we'll move on to your relationship reading. So the tea leaf cards that you get is Dark Close-Up, Archway, Cup, Moon and Throne. And your oracle cards is Time for a Nap and Come to the Edge. The Dark Close-Up says pleasure with a close friend. The Archway says new opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. The Cup says you should accept valid criticism. The Moon says there are changes coming in your life. And the Throne says position of authority. So it looks as if we look at this lineup of cards and the messages that comes with it, the little story it tells is there's someone is a friend whose company you're going to enjoy in the month of May, and they somehow are responsible for opening up a new pathway or opportunity for you. Maybe they introduce you to somebody, maybe they come up with an idea, maybe they actually require your expertise for something, but it is through someone that you are actually having a good time with. So it's something you do together that's enjoyable and actually leads to this opportunity opening up. I hear for somebody, it's somebody new, fairly new friend, you have a really good time with them and they think, you know what, I'd like to do business with this person. That's a story for somebody out there. You should accept valid criticism means somebody is going to give you advice that you may feel is unwanted. Just listen to what they have to say, because obviously somewhere within there's going to be a kernel of truth or a kernel of wisdom or something that will help you navigate these new opportunities that are coming up for you. It is going to cause changes in your life, but it will bring you a position of authority. So you will have more authority than you've had in the past. So what that means, obviously, you will have a higher position. People will think more highly of you than you have in the past. You'll think more highly of yourself than you have in the past. But it's going to bring with it changes as well, but the changes ultimately will lead you to having more authority, even in your own life. You just will feel more as if you have more control of your own life. If we look at the oracle cards, Time to Nap speaks about probably the beginning of May, I would say. There's going to be a time that there's kind of a lull, that you get a time to take your breath, to take stock of life, to take it easy, possibly make the best use of it. Because what is coming after that, and we've already seen that in your tea leaf cards, is definitely going to be an opportunity. And it is like standing on the edge of the cliff. It's going to feel like that. You're going to feel like you're going to have to dive and see what happens. There are not going to be any guarantees. It's going to feel a bit risky even. But it's possibly that decision that you have to make and how you make it and when you make it that will have something to do with these changes coming in your life, and ultimately giving you a position of authority in your life as well. It's definitely going to be a little bit scary in the beginning to take that jump. No two things about it. So your relationship cards, you get separation, chemistry, truth, and healing. The separation card says time apart from your partners on the horizon. Chemistry says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. The truth card speaks about living in the moment, living in the here and now, being very present right here and now, not sort of living in the past or looking too far into the future all the time. And the healing card speaks about needing to take care of yourself. So if we look at this whole story coming through with this, for those of you that are in partnerships and relationships or have just met somebody, there's no doubt going to be a bit of a time span in May where you're going to need to spend time apart. This can actually mean literally that you or your partner needs to go off somewhere and do business or see to family or tend to something, or just that you are both so busy with whatever's happening in your lives that you feel as if you're not sort of in the same place, at any given time, as if you are in separate worlds as such at any given time. However, there is a strong bond between the two of you. There's chemistry between the two of you. There's something that keeps you connected, and you're very aware of that. So coupled with that truth card and the healing card is, don't let the situation override that feeling of right here and now, where you know what exactly is going on right here and now. So pay attention to that. Don't forecast your fears into the future, or too much of your hopes into the future either. Be in the present, be here and now, and pay attention to yourself. Take care of yourself. Maybe you miss your partner a lot. Maybe them not being around makes you feel insecure, so you don't eat properly, you don't sleep properly. Whatever the case may be, make sure that you do take care of yourself. And those of you that are looking to partnerships and relationships, for some of you it can be a case of you have separated from somebody in the not too long past, distant past, or maybe that feeling is coming up again. You remember the person that you separated from, but you're going to meet somebody with whom you share chemistry. In the month of May, you meet someone whom you have that instant chemistry with. Appreciate the moment for right there and then. Don't throw too much onto it at that time. Don't put too much expectations onto it at that particular time. Why we are not seeing now, this will probably come up in your June reading, what is coming next. And do look after yourself. Eat well, sleep well, exercise. That's an important message. It's in your relationship sector, because how you feel about yourself is how you treat the people around you. So that's why it's coming up in your relationship reading. Either way, the main key message or story seems to be, don't look to the future with fear, or to the future with too much anticipation right now. What is going to be happening in your future depends on what you are doing right now, is the message. So pay attention to what is happening right now. And if you do need to spend time apart from your partner, make sure that that connection between the two of you is maintained, because it's good for your relationship. At the moment, that seems to be the only reason for it. It's good for your relationship. If you spend time apart and you harp on the fact you're going to miss them and you're lonely and you yada yada, you're not actually maintaining that chemistry, are you? It's more important to do that between the two of you, and to look after yourself if you do end up being alone or on your own in the month of May. Eat well, sleep well, exercise, treat yourself like you want your partner to treat you. Those are all the important things, and it applies to those of you that are in relationships as well as those of you that are looking for relationships. So obviously setting up for something, one can see that. It will be interesting to see what June brings up for the rest of the story, because this is definitely only one half of a story. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.